let me, and this is gonna be my last thing on this. Listen, people, stop sending me all this on Instagram about the Vlad situation. You know, I'm good. You know, it's like people, y'all be killing me, man, with this where y'all go, yo, man, that cooking you, man. That cooking you. What you gonna do? He cooking you. He on your neck. Listen, man, I'm 51, not 15. I don't know why y'all think that this stops anything. I love how y'all say that, like he cooking me. Like, in other words, yo man, because of Vlad, you need to go back on Vlad. I don't need Vlad. I've had a career that has existed long before Vlad was even a thought. And I love how y'all act like, what do you think this stops? What do you think it stops? Nothing stops. Shawshank Redemption. No, it stops now. No, it doesn't stop. Nothing stops. Pretty much all the shows here in San Jose sold out. We had to add one on Saturday because both shows were sold out on Saturday. Both shows sold out on Friday. Andy, let me ask you a question. Where were we? We went to Europe, right?
Yeah.
How many shows did we do?
We did 12 shows, I think, in 14 days.
How many shows were sold out?
All of them, I think.
Okay, there's that. You know, and I'm gonna read we're gonna do some stupid today. And I love when people love it's the most cliche, unoriginal shit. I'm begging you guys, come up with something original. You gotta stop going to the cliche, man, you a failed comedian. Your career is failing. No one wants to hire you. You're not popular. Nobody likes you. Again, we were in a different country. I did 12 sold out shows in a different country because people in the Netherlands, Stockholm, Sweden, Paris, France, Brussels, where else?
Well, the UK, 3 shows.
Germany,
London, Birmingham, man, all wanted to see me. People that spoke a different tongue wanted to see me. And in the US, I sell out. So much so that now I'm moving to theaters. What the are you losers talking about? There are some comics who would love to be able to work nonstop, and times are tough, and they get work where they can. Dude, I'm booked all year long.
Yeah, and you need to do something about that.
And with some of them other comics, the room gets papered because they can't sell tickets. They don't paper my shows. I sell out. People, you gotta come with something more original. That is the same version of a woman who breaks up, whose man dumps her and goes, you got a little and you can't. I've been piping you for 8 years. That doesn't make sense. Come up with something else, man.
But in fairness, a lot of people know you or were introduced, not necessarily introduced you to, but reintroduced to you from Vlad.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
So they feel like that's their connection to you.
And then you're idiots.
Well,
because there's research at your fingertips. 36 years I've been at this. Vlad just happened. Jesus, suck my. And incidentally, people said, yeah, man, kudos to Mark for standing up to you and not kissing your ass, because he even called you out on your. First of all, nobody in this room is in the ass-kissing business. And just like Andy made the comment about your timetable, where if you think you just know me from Vlad because that's what you've seen me on as of recently and only, same thing with this podcast. If you truly know this podcast from day one, Andy and I push back like a arguments like a Andy and Mark, arguments like a and then we all go out and eat pizza and chicken wings. There's no ass kissing in this room. But I will say this to Mark. Fredo, you're my younger brother and I love you. But don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again. Ever.
I'm not taking a side.
No, I mean, listen, I'm giving you shit, and that's just, it's funny to me. It is what it is. But even, like, listen, even Vlad hit me up and said, let me read this text exchange. Says to me, I'm accepting your offer to debate this in person. Let's see if you're man enough to actually do it. To which I said, I'll let you know within 48 hours. Is that okay? Or will that piss you off too? He says, 48 hours is fine. Then I guess the 48-hour mark was this Friday. And he goes, 48 hours are up. What are you doing? I love this cop shit. That's why they call you an FBI agent or whatever they call you. Like, this authority that you think you have. So you know what I said? Nah, I'm good. To which he responded, not surprised. Now,
You guys are too old.
exactly my point. First of all, I don't think he would have had the guts to call me a in my face. Because again, you're a coward. But I thought about it, and to all the people that go, oh, you ain't doing it because you scared or he smokes you. Nah, I'm not going to let the oxygen feed the fire. It's like, I don't need Vlad. I don't. And even though I might not have got Boozy's numbers or whoever, again, there still were eyeballs that would watch because of me. And I'm also going, if you go back on, what is this going to accomplish? What? And people were like, dude, if you go back on, and it was a mixed bag of nuts. People were going, and again, the immature, go back on and smoke that nigga. You need to smoke that. And then there were people going, if you go back on, that's a bad look, dog. You don't need it. Don't do it. For what? And if you do go back on, have your people bring their cameras so that nothing is manipulated, up, edited, misconstrued. Have you bring a camera crew with his camera crew so we can get the truth. Or have him go on your pocket. I don't got time for this.
So Aries Spears went off for about 20 minutes on his god-awful podcast about the DJ Vlad situation and got into an argument with his co-host who hate him, by the way, and think he is the dumbest person ever. And they are correct in that aspect. You know, the Aries thing is so weird. He's over here bragging, but his entire career has been complaining about how he's not successful. But he's bragging about odd stuff. Like, he's like, oh, I'm sold out for the year. You're 51 doing clubs and you're doing crowd work because you don't have any real material because you haven't dropped a special in a decade. Comedians at Aries' age who have been in the industry as long as Aries look at Aries and go, oof, to have to do club gigs at 51 years old. And Aries knows this, which is why he complains. Like, dude, you have to be on the road doing club gigs. And he's like, oh, we're about to step up to theaters. No, you're not. Especially now because you burned the Vlad thing. And by the way, he's bragging about shows that all the tickets were sold before the beef. Let me assure you, 6 months from now, you ain't going to be able to sell tickets anymore, dude. To club gigs. But it is so bizarre. So he's like complaining about Vlad for texting him and talking shit when he keeps laying down these gauntlets. Let me on your platform for free. Vlad's like, okay. Let's debate. Vlad's like, okay. You got 48 hours. Vlad's like, okay. And then Aries is like, nah, man. Aries is like, yo, 3 o'clock after school, we're fighting. Vlad shows up, and Aries is like, come on, man. We really, I'm not going to show up to down. Like, you're the one who started this. You're the one who called for this. You're the coward, Aries. Yeah, and here's the reason why Aries doesn't want to do it. Because he knows he's wrong. He knows he's wrong. So, like, there's no other mystery here. He knows he's wrong. His co-hosts know he's wrong. And he just can't admit that he's wrong. It's so sad watching this. This 51-year-old Aries thinks he's going to take on the internet and win. Yeah, dude, at 51, you're going to figure it out. By the way, you're 51 and you're completely out of shape. If you haven't made it now to where you want to make it, it's not going to happen. A bunch of the stuff that I'm not going to show you, because I said this was 20 minutes, is him going, it takes time. There's 2 minutes. Dude, you're 51 and you're that out of shape. Really? When you're in your 60s, you're finally going to make it? Dude, what are you talking about? What is he talking about? The dude has to live on the road. You know how sad that is? And he's bragging about weird stuff. I went to France. Dude, I went to France when I was 21. Who cares? Like, that's the thing you were supposed to have already done, and you're supposed to be successful. You were supposed to be chilling at the Kevin Hart roast. You weren't. Because he's burnt every bridge behind the scenes, because apparently he's a douche in real life, and nobody likes him. And that's the reason why he's not blackballed. It's just people don't like him because he's annoying. This whole thing is weird. It's odd. He got cooked and he has no response. And he's bragging, by the way, he's bragging about what he's got when he's 100% jealous of Vlad. Vlad lives in a mansion in Calabasas. You don't. And you've been in movies and in TV shows, dude. And now you're sitting on a couch arguing with your openers who are trying to talk sense into you. And the reason why they're upset is because they're not stupid. They know what it's like to hang out with this dude before Vlad, and they know what it's going to go back to. They're, like I said, they're doing club gigs, people. These are clubs that Aries does. Because Aries can't do theaters, really. He doesn't really have the material. Like I said, most of his stuff is just crowd work stuff, which is fine. I don't know about at 51 when you're 30 years into the business, but whatever. Yeah, he got cooked. This is sad. He got destroyed. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.